Welcome back to my weekly reading. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's reading is for Monday, October the 29th through to Sunday, November the 4th, 2018, using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, the Vibrational Earth Children deck, and then finishing it off with an affirmation from both the I Am Vibrational and I Am Sacred affirmation decks. You will have noticed the title of this week's reading is Spiritual You. And as always, Spirit brought to me the vibrational opportunity to share some perspective on what you can invite into your life this coming week. Taking a moment, let's also look at this week and what celebrations are going to be offered up to us. The biggest one, of course, is Halloween or Hallows or Samhain. Samhain, I think it is Samhain. Apologies to all your Wiccan people out there that I may have mispronounced it. And apart from us getting the opportunity to dress up in wonderful and creative costumes and eating candy without guilt attached, I love it, it is time when the veil between our worlds is at its thinnest. Basically, this is the easiest time of the year when we can communicate with our loved ones that have passed on into spirit. So in your spirituality, whatever you practice, open your heart to connect, because you are living in your divine awareness more now than ever before. There is no separation, just total connectedness. You are the divine source, and the creative energy within that is here, your heart, which is open to all possibilities. So before I continue babbling, let me introduce you to some practices, or a practice that may assist you to connect with the spiritual you in a vibrational and safe way. And notice I will emphasize safe way. Okay, this is very important. I hear some, I don't know if they're dreadful things or just scary things of people that are opening up and have spirit coming to them and they just don't know what to do and that kind of thing. Firstly and foremostly, you need to sit and meditate. Yes, sit away from all the technology, from the phones, everything else that's pinging and tinging around you. Listen to calming music. Or if you're within the southern hemisphere, take yourself outside and just sit in nature, away from the day-to-day distractions. Then take a few cleansing breaths. This is what a cleansing breath is, okay? So I'll let you watch me. So it's a case of, that's a cleansing breath. It's not a, okay? So in through the nose, out through the mouth. So you're breathing in and out slowly, releasing all the tensions, things you have to do, inviting them to just drift away. Then you sense a silver cord starting in your solar plexus, your belly button, people. For those of you who don't know your chakras, your belly button is your solar plexus. And let it gently rise up through your body, through the chakras, and out through the crown of your head. The crown of your head is that centerpiece just there. In babies, it's called the soft spot. Maybe it's called the soft spot in some of us older people as well. Now see or visualize that silver cord rising up through the building you may be sitting in, or if you're outside, up into the sky. Then to the heavens, where the vibrational darkness is sprinkled with twinkling stars. It invites you towards one of them. This is your heaven star. We all have our own heaven star. Then you take your silver cord and lasso it or wrap it around that star. Once it's secure, gently hold onto the silver cord, but drift gently back down through your crown, back in through your crown, through your chakras, back to your belly button. Now you take the other end of that silver cord and allow it to gently move down through your body, again through the chakras or meridian points, down through your legs, through your feet, and sense it going down through the floor or into Mother Earth until it reaches her. Okay, you need to be into Mother Earth, grounded. Then see it gently moving through all the different layers until it hits the bedrock and you will see your earth rock. Again, this is yours, it's not mine. It's whatever you see it to be. Again, lasso or tie your silver cord around it and move gently back upwards that silver cord until you again reach your belly button. Take 3 further cleansing breaths, because now you're open and connected to your higher self and grounded. So take a moment after that to think of a person that you love that is in spirit. See their face in front of you and speak to them within your mind as if you're speaking, I'm speaking to you now, but you can do this in your mind or out loud if you feel comfortable. Tell them how you feel. Maybe ask them a question or two. Then sit. This is the hard part. Sit within the silence, allowing them to give you indications, messages, or thoughts. Now sit no longer than 5 minutes, truly. Before you open your eyes, when you finish this process, reverse what we did with the silver cord. So firstly, starting at your belly button, going down through the core into the earth, unlasso or untie your silver cord from your earth rock and come back up to your belly button. Before you leave your rock, take a moment to thank it for keeping you grounded. Okay? As the cord gently rises up, it'll almost feel like you're hanging onto the end of a kite and just gently moving back up to your belly button. Now, once you're at your belly button, go climb up your silver cord or visualize yourself going up your silver cord until you reach your heaven star. Again. Give thanks for your star keeping you spiritually connected to your higher self. Sometimes we forget these things. Again, hold on to that silver cord, and as it gently comes back down, you'll feel like you're drifting down on a gentle elevator ride or something like that until you come back to your belly button. Now see your silver cord being tied off into a beautiful bow. Now you are closed. Everything's shut down. You are disconnected, whatever you like to call it. And it is important for the spiritual you to open up and close down safely, so that your loved ones, guides and helpers and guardian angels can ensure that your well-being is protected. After all, you don't jump into a vehicle and drive off without first knowing how to drive it and knowing what you need to know before to ensure your safety. Every action creates a reaction. And the bottom line is you are responsible for your safety, both on earth and connected with spirit in this journey we call life. This week, take a moment or two to fully connect with the spiritual you that is here. This part, your heart, in your heart. Always be in the place of accountability. Be sensible. And see what connections you can make. Remember afterwards, and I'm talking in the days after you meditate and open up to this, to be totally in awareness of what vibrational frequencies spirit bring towards you, offer you, put before you. Yes, you may not get the resounding answers of the words that bounce off in your eardrums. You might not get the hallelujah, joy and well-being with a choir of angels. But we usually get the messages. And the messages may come in metaphors, they may come in symbols, we may see something. So you need to start to create your own interpretation, especially if this is the first time you've connected with this person. Okay? So let's see what the cards for this week are going to invite in. Vibrational Energy Oracle deck. Shuffle away, she says. Don't need to shuffle away. There's the card. Let me put those over there. Bring the card up to here. I love that Spirit invites us to play Fairy Ring in the essence of fun and freedom. Childlike yet full of magic. This is something maybe we've forgotten. So this is Spirit saying to the spiritual you, your heart center here, invite in that spiritual liberty. Play. Be full. And yes, I mean spiritually full. Fill yourself up in the delight of magic and mystery. Look how free she is. No boundaries, no restrictions. Because maybe you and I have forgotten how to play like a child. I just love this vibration. It's very beautiful. Look at the little connections here, upwards, outwards. She's touching Mother Earth. All those things that you will do when you connect with Spirit. Next, the Vibrational Earth Children deck. Shuffle and see how quickly the cards come out this time. And there she be. There's the card. Put that down there. Pull up the card here, put it on the top. Knew something. Yes, to some of you out there watching this video, this may be something new that you have not done. And for others, perhaps this may take you to another dimension in your spiritual practices. Whatever this week brings forth, it will be new to you in some way or another. And although in some parts of our psyche, it may feel a little different to us, just breathe through it. Remember, when you open up and invite Spirit in, you also have the responsibility to close down afterwards. I'm sorry to emphasize that, but some people open up and think, oh, this is so great. And then try and go around their day-to-day things, and then they fall over, have an accident or whatever, and they go, I don't know why that happened. Because you're up there floating around. You need to be back down here with Mother Earth. This is where we live and reside. So when you open up and invite in Spirit, you have that responsibility to close down afterwards. You are vibrationally responsible, because everything in your consciousness is a decision only you can achieve. Okay, so be very cautious. I'm not trying to be the Debbie Downer. I'm trying to be the Debbie, take care with you, okay? All right, now the I am. There's the card. There's the card. Didn't even shuffle it, Spirit again. You're talking too much. I'm sure I am. I love this one because card number 17, look at that Zen. I'm sitting in that meditation. I can't sit like that, by the way. I sit with my legs out or my legs closed, okay? I can't sit in that cross-legged way. But I can sit there with my hands open, up and open. Okay, card number 17. I am at one with God, therefore I am vibrationally divine. Absolutely. When we are spiritually awake, we recognize the God within us, that part of us, the important part. I love it. All the infusion there, all the sacred geometry. It's beautiful. Last card. This week's reading is a little bit longer. Green deck. I am sacred. Spirit again. Yes, you're taking far too long. Let's put this up on here. Card number 6. I am sacred, spiritually and vibrationally illuminated. Let your spiritual soul be the vibrational reflection the world sees. Open up. Don't be afraid. I love this. There's like a vortex there. All the sacred geometry going through something to come out to the other side. Absolutely perfect. They're the 4 cards, and I will pop them up on the video a little on after I have finished. So this week's quote is from Rumi. It's going to be from Rumi for a little while now. I'm really into his work. It resonates with me. And you all have your resonation of something that resonates with you. So good. And this week he said, this quote I think is absolutely apt for what this week brings open. A pure heart open to the light will be filled with a pure heart, I have to read this because I can't remember it. A pure heart open to the light will be filled with the very essence of truth. How true is that? Let me wish you all an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence. Get out there, have fun, meditate, and eat candy.